friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Hope you are staying dry. Hope your basement's staying dry. Hope you made it to work today without flooded intersections that you had to go around. But there is some flooding, and we'll get to it. It's mostly a positive message I have from you, in that the rain is winding down now in the next couple of hours in southeast Michigan. And I think the precipitation is going to slow down over the next couple of days. I don't see any renewed surge of flooding. So let's get into it. If you have any reports, let us know. Hey, good morning, David Rose. And if you have any questions, let me know and we'll get to it. Okay, so here's the radar. And you can see that the back edge of this is starting to translate south and east. So you still have a couple of hours of rain in southeast Michigan. It seems to be weakening as far as an intensity goes, but there's still probably a quarter inch to maybe in spots up to a half inch of rain yet to fall in that region. Here's the radar forecast. 9 o'clock. Now, also, the models are indicating on the very back edge it could change over to snow. I've seen a touch of that, but I don't think it's a major concern. Temperatures are still above freezing by several degrees, 34 to 36 in that region. So it should be mostly rain or maybe some wet flakes of snow just as it comes to an end. So that's 9 o'clock. That's 10 o'clock. And that's 11 o'clock and noon. So I would say call it noon. Between noon and 1 o'clock, it will be over in the Detroit, Monroe, Ann Arbor areas. Elsewhere, as you can see, it's over pretty much already from Saginaw and Flint, north and west. So, how much snow or how much rain? I still want to keep with the theme of snow because it's February. Here are some reports for you. Oakley in Saginaw County, southwest part of Saginaw County, 2.8 inches of rainfall. And let's see here. Let's look at some of the other reports. Mears, 1.8. Now in Diamonddale, it's interesting. Utility company reports water is over the seawalls along canals in a subdivision east of Kreitz Road and north of Hart Highway. Water is backing up to houses. Grand Rapids, 3.19 inches. Clinton County, 3.09 inches. That's a real common amount, 2.5 to 3 inches where the heaviest rain fell. Here's some more reports from the National Weather Service out of White Lake. Burton, Flint, Clio, 1.5 to 2 inches of rain. Midland, 1 inch. Into Oakland County, 2.68 in Wixom. And that Oakley report in Saginaw County, one of the heaviest in the eastern part of the state so far. I would call it generally 1.5 to 2.5 inch rainfall. As far as rivers go, this map shows you where the various stages of flooding are. Over here you can see the legend, near flood stage, minor, red is moderate. So the red dots are really the only things we have to focus on, and I think the good news there is, like this is Kersley Creek near Davison, and here is the forecast. This is what the water level has done. It's got into the moderate range, and now the forecast is expected for it to drop off today and tomorrow. So the good news there is rivers appear to be peaking about now or in the next 6 hours and then going down. This is Swartz Creek in Flint, shot up rapidly and now looks like it is peaking or has peaked and will be going down. And then this is the Shiawassee River at Owasso, just into the moderate stage, will go down some and then level off. Eric Biggs wants to know what website I'm using. Right now I'm on the National Weather Service website for this river data. I'll be honest, it's kind of a convoluted site. So what we have going on is the rain ending today. Will be dry tonight and tomorrow. We'll drop down in below freezing into the 20s tonight. So maybe some of those intersections, if they don't dry off, will freeze. So tomorrow morning you might find scattered slick spots, but I think it'll be well advertised. You'll be able to see it well in advance of where you're at. And then we have a light precipitation maker on Friday. Could be an initial little brief period of freezing rain. I'll keep an eye on that for you. And then all rain through the day and no problems, because temperatures most places should warm up into the 40s. Sunday we'll watch for a stronger system. Right now it looks like heavy rain with that will stay to our south into Ohio and Indiana. Maybe even thunderstorms, maybe even severe thunderstorms. And then it looks a little cooler after that next week. Not cold, but getting back to highs in the 30s to about 40 degrees. And I would just kind of want to show that to you. One last thing here. This is let me show you the 6 to 10 day forecast for February 26th to March 2nd. Still warmer than normal on average in the eastern half of the country. And then as we go to the 8 to 14 day into March 6th, it starts to indicate that we're going to have a harder time being much warmer than normal. Traveling Chicago Friday and back Sunday. Will we be all right? I would say generally you're okay. I would say generally it's a rain. It's a light rain on Friday. Might have to watch for a touch of freezing rain for the first hour. Keep updated on that. And then Sunday coming back, looks like it could be rainy, but right now it looks like it'll be warm enough that it would be rain and not snow. So just keep your eyes on that one. So there you have it, folks. I'm going to sign off for now. The rain will be ending here in the next few hours in the southeast corner of Lower Michigan. Keep your eyes on the sub pump. And fortunately, the good news here is we are not going into an extended period of repeated heavy rains. This is one shot. Ground will be thawing out. It will suck it in here in the next 24 hours, and we'll just have a whole lot of mud until we get below freezing again later on tonight. All right, take care, everyone. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.